Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zero Excuses podcast and our Deacons of Discipline series. My name is Kenyon Zitska, and I want to thank you for taking the time to join me today. And I appreciate your time, and I don't take it lightly that you choose to spend a few minutes of your day with me. And today, I have a excerpt from one of my favorite books that I want to break down for you, and it's from the book Essentialism by Greg McKoewn. And this book has had a profound impact on my life. And just share a quick story here. It's really this book has been the catalyst to make some major changes in my life. It's really help me focus in on what I want in my life and what I choose to have and bring into my life. I've been able to, and actually, I should say we, because my wife and my daughter were heavily involved in this process too. But we've gotten rid of, I'd say, close to 80% of our belongings over the past year or so. And we've moved from a large 4-bed 2-bath, over 2,000 square foot house on over an acre of land to a 1,200 square foot 2-bed 2-bath apartment. And it's really led to an increased amount of happiness, and we've been able to experience a lot more. We've been whereas before we were bogged down by all the crap that we had to sort, maintain, lawns to mow, gardens to weed, chicken coops to clean out, what have you. I mean, it was all like individually, it was all great stuff. Really enjoyed having chickens. Really enjoyed having a large yard. Really enjoyed having that stuff. But at the end of the day, when you put it all together, it was just a big load of crap that we had to deal with, quite frankly. But anyways, let's get into this passage that I want to read you guys, because this is the one area in this book that it really hit home with me, because I think a lot of people get stuck and we don't realize what options we really have to move ourselves forward in our lives. So here it is. Have you ever felt stuck because you believed you did not really have a choice? Have you ever felt the stress that comes from simultaneously holding to two contradictory beliefs? I can't do this, and I have to do this? Have you ever given up your power to choose bit by bit until you allowed yourself to blindly follow a path prescribed by another person? If so, you're not alone. Man, that one hit home. And then he goes on to say, the invisible power of choosing to choose. For too long, we have overemphasized the external aspect of choices, our options, and underemphasized our internal ability to choose, our actions. This is more than semantics. Think about it this way. Options, things, can be taken away, while our core ability to choose, free will, cannot be. The ability to choose cannot be taken away or even given away. It can only be forgotten. Man, when I read this part of the book, it was a real wake-up call, because it really was very apparent that I was giving away my power to choose the circumstances in my life, and I was, miserable as a result of the choices that I had made or felt that I was compelled to make. So I want to go through a couple real practical strategies that I've used to regain control over the choices that I make in my life, and hopefully that will inspire you to start doing the same things, because this was a very powerful moment and very impactful, and it was a catalyst to finding new happiness in my life and with my wife and daughter, etc. So the first tip that I have for you is start using different language with yourself. Most of the time, we feel that we have to do certain things, and everything that we do is a choice. And when we stop thinking about what we have to do and look at things as just simple choices that we make on a daily basis, we choose to put clothes on, we choose to get out of bed, we choose to go to work, we choose to get in our car, we choose to eat the foods that we eat. It just gives you a greater amount of control, and it just shifts your perspective on things, because it just really wakes you up to, like, oh man, I have way more control than I was giving myself credit for. And so the other realization that I came to from reading this part of the book was the fact that I was putting a tremendous amount of effort into inconsequential and meaningless, relatively meaningless choices in my life. So one thing that I would suggest that you do is really take a step back and say, okay, am I agonizing over basically bullshit choices that I'm making, or am I spending effort in the right areas of my life and making the right choices? And am I eating the right foods? Am I getting to the gym often enough? Am I choosing to invest my money versus going through the drive-through, or investing in myself, reading books, educating myself, and stop living? It really helped me stop living by default. Is really the crux of or the point that I want to make. So that's what I have for you guys today. Hope this has been an impactful episode, and I will drop the link to this book, Essentialism by Greg McKoewn. And also, before I sign off for the day, just want to remind you guys real quick to join our closed Facebook group over at facebook.com/groups/0excuses. I'll also drop that in the link to the show notes here. And also, if you are interested in taking this to the next level and want to really work on the habits and the systems that you need to have supreme amounts of discipline in your life, just want to remind you of a couple resources that I have for you. First is our exclusive mastermind group, the Infinite Results Mastermind Group. Recently just launched that. You can check that out at kenyonzetska.com/results. And if you are really serious about taking this stuff to the next level and want to work with me very closely one-on-one, I also offer a one-on-one discipline coaching program. You can sign up for that, and I'll offer you a free 1-hour time slot with me to go over some dynamic strategies that I've used to build discipline and blow the top off the results in my life. You can check that out at kenyonzetska.com/discipline. And look forward to hearing from you guys. If this has been helpful, please share this. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a rating on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts at. All right, guys, have a kick-ass weekend, and I will talk at you again on Monday.